After the great flood, the world began to grow again. Families from Noah's sons spread across the earth. But for a time, they all still spoke the same language and understood one another perfectly. As they moved east, they came to a wide plain in the land of Shinar and decided to settle there. Something bold, something that would make them famous. United in speech and purpose, the people began to dream of something big. They said to one another, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them well." They had no stone, so they made bricks. They had no mortar, so they used tar. Then someone had an idea that would change everything. "Let's build a city with a tower that reaches all the way to the heavens. Let's make a name for ourselves, so we won't be scattered across the earth." It sounded like progress. It felt like unity. Was pride. But beneath it all, scene shift, God's view, serious tone. As the people built their tower higher and higher, God looked down from heaven. And what he saw was not innocent ambition, it was rebellion. The people were united, yes, but not to glorify God. They wanted to glorify themselves, to reach the heavens, to become like gods, to ignore God's command to spread and fill the earth. They will only continue to rebel. Let us go down and confuse their language so they won't understand each other. Then the Lord said, "If they are doing this as one people with one language, then nothing they plan will be too hard for them." Scene shift, chaos begins, dramatic tone. Suddenly, the workers began to speak in different languages. One man shouted, "Hand me the hammer," but his neighbor looked confused. Another asked for bricks and got sticks instead. Frustration filled the air. Work came to a halt. People argued, pointed, and walked away in confusion. Unable to understand one another, the people had no choice. They abandoned the tower and the city altogether. They scattered in every direction, north, south, east, and west, just as God had intended from the beginning. That place was named Babel, which means confusion, because there the Lord confused the language of the world and scattered the people across the earth. Closing, reflective, thoughtful tone. The Tower of Babel teaches us a deep truth. Round pushpin unity without humility becomes rebellion. Round pushpin pride builds towers, but only God builds foundations that last. Round pushpin when we try to rise without God, we fall harder than we can imagine. Real greatness isn't found in how high we can climb, but in how deeply we walk with God.